The feds canceled Moneybagg Yo concerts because of the retaliation from the Young Dolph situation. You gotta understand, they really looking into CEO Jizzle and why he got hit up. They seen two guys from the CMG side walking along the backstage of that whole venue looking for CEO Jizzle right before he got hit up. This is no coincidence, man. I want to send my condolences to Young Dolph, PRE, his whole family, and everything like that. So if y'all really rocking with Dolph, hit the comment section, throw the dolphin emojis in there, man, and let me know where y'all from, who you rocking with, because this is a totally bogus move, man. The fact that Moneybagg Yo trying to act like he didn't do nothing wrong or he doesn't know why they canceling the shows, when in all actual reality, we know it has something to do with the fact that people are trying to get the get back for Young Dolph, man. The fact that this whole thing, CEO Jizzle getting taken out, means that CMG is still trying to push the envelope on this whole beef between Yo Gotti and Young Dolph, man. It don't stop. Even after they hit up Young Dolph, even after all of that happened, they still try to do something with CEO Jizzle, and who knows who else they got on their target list, man. And this is why all the PRE dudes need to be careful, because just like how something always happening at the CMG concerts, this is another thing. This wasn't even a PRE concert, so you can't say that they try to jump on the PRE dudes at their own show. Nah, that's not what happened. Everybody knows Glorilla was performing that night on stage. Glorilla was the actual special guest because there was in Memphis at the FedEx Forum. Everybody in Memphis knows this, the fact that it was a Glorilla show. So CMG was all there, man. CMG was all there. They seen the Rolls Royce pull up. They seen Yo Gotti and Big 30 pull up in the Rolls Royce. They seen Moneybagg Yo come in that same Bentley that they used at Young Dolph, man. And so when they knew all them people was there, the PRE dudes started showing up. The security was the one who gave the drop on how many PRE dudes just walked in. They radioed to the CMG guys and said that they just seen two dudes with PRE chains walking in, and that they acted like they didn't have no security with them, man. This is the reason why CEO Daddy-O had different security than Young Dolph did, because he always knew at the end of the day that the security was going to be the one that gets compromised, man. When the CMG dudes put the money on the head, the security is going to be the first to turn, because they always going to look for where the most money is at. This is why a lot of security guards be switching sides. A lot of these army guys be fighting for multiple sides and everything, because the money talks, man. And so at the end of the day, it's the same situation that went on at that. They knew that the security would turn on CEO Jizzle, so they dropped the low and told him about how he didn't have his own security. He didn't have his own guy with the burner or nothing like that. Nobody had a vest or nothing. So that when they told that to the dudes, the two guys that walked down that side backstage, they came up with a Pusheisty mask with their hoods on. They tied the strings, and as soon as the DJ turned the whole lights off, that's when they started blowing at CEO Jizzle. He lucky that it only happened as much as it did, because they could have hit a lot more people. They ran out that side door. Who was propping that door open for him? Because how is it that in this dark venue like that could you get away with doing something and pulling the straps on like a whole actual person in the VIP and think that you could blow rounds and then try to run away from the backstage side entrance to the parking lot? They had to have rehearsed this before. They knew what was going on. They knew that the PRE dudes was going to be there. So they decided to pull a fast one. They tried to pull a quick move, and the security dude must have had opened the door for him on the side, because if it's that dark and they're running away, how did they not trip on none of the wires for the concert? Exactly. When the FedEx Forum owners actually reviewed the footage and seen how CMG was trying to set up the PRE guys with the security team inside the stadium, that's when they called Moneybagg Yo's boss and told him, we canceling everything. We don't ever want to see y'all here again. We rocking with Young Dolph. FedEx owners told them that they rock with Young Dolph more than them, and that's the reason they canceling all their shows. They said they don't care about their money. They don't care about the contracts that they signed. They said they got the leverage in this. They the little guys. They're the ones asking for the handout from them. They're the ones who got a show to perform and want the money, not the FedEx Forum. So this is why the FedEx Forum stood on business, because they know at the end of the day, they the ones who put on the Young Dolph funeral, man. They the ones who actually used to sell out basketball games because Young Dolph was going to come perform right before. This is why when Memphis Grizzlies games happen and Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo show up, the FedEx Forum owners, the stadium owners, make sure to play Dolph in front of their face just to rub it in, to tell them y'all was wrong for that. Man, they told Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti they was wrong for that. Whatever happened to Young Dolph, and that this is the reason why they can't set foot in their stadium ever again. They could go to Nashville, they could go to wherever else, but they not ever gonna be getting the same respect and the same love that Young Dolph got in Memphis, especially from the billionaires who own that stadium. They not rocking with Yo Gotti. They did the numbers. They say y'all don't even make that much. Y'all don't even bring a lot of ticket sales in. It's not even worth going through all the risk and the problems of having people get hit up, and y'all plan something to double cross us and try to finesse us and try to get people hit up in our stadium. Nah, we ain't having that, man. They already dealing with the whole CEO Jizzle and everything that transpired from there. All the people who got the PTSD and everything like that, man. And so at the end of the day, they looked at everything and they picked a side. They said that they actually rock with Young Dolph. They do not care about CMG. This is why they canceled all their shows. Moneybagg Yo trying to front and act like he don't know what's going on when they already know that. They picked Young Dolph's side. They knew what was going on and how they try to set up the PRE dudes at the Glorilla concert when Lil Baby was on stage. So they know that the next time somebody performs there, when Moneybagg Yo is supposed to perform there, they know that the PRE dudes is going to come up there and just eliminate all the whatever to get the retaliation. The same thing that they did to CEO Jizzle. The people are worried that they're going to do that to CMG at the stadium when Moneybagg Yo does the show for the new album. And this is why they cut everything. They cut ties with them because they're like, nah, y'all not about to have this. They started this mess. They told Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo, y'all started this mess with Young Dolph, and we're gonna finish it. There's no more of you guys in this stadium. They could go somewhere else with all that. And this is the reason why Young Dolph is the king of Memphis. You see how Young Dolph had the respect of all the business owners in Memphis. He had respect and fans from all over Memphis. Yo Gotti and them, they're getting ran out of their own town. They getting ran out of Memphis one by one. First, they had to move out. Second, Moneybagg Yo takes all his cars to Atlanta. He's staying with Ari now. Then Yo Gotti moves to Bali, and now they can't even come back to do their shows. They were never in the run-in of the competition of even being anything close to the king of Memphis. That was Young Dolph's title, and that's the reason why he had it, and Yo Gotti and them were not worthy enough to get that title. This is what the citizens gave Young Dolph. This is how they knew that he was the one that was trying to help them get out of the mud. What did Yo Gotti and them do? They didn't do nothing but plot and flex and finesse the citizens of Memphis and the whole city. This is why they getting kicked out the stadium and all of their shows getting canceled. There's no amount of money that the promoters could pay them to try to bring that type of risk into their venue. They know that they're going to have a lot of people slide on them for Dolph. They're waiting until they sit in ducks on a stage somewhere. This is why none of the people are signing to have them actually perform no more, because they realize that the PRE dudes will actually ride. The fact that they try to take out CEO Jizzle after they already did that to Dolph and everything, this over the top. Now they ready to go, and this is why the war in Memphis just keeps getting worse and worse, man. I try to tell everybody, you gotta keep calm, lay low, just get your money, try not to get involved in any of that street stuff, change your life, whatever you gotta do. But at the end of the day, man, people are people. They're gonna make their own decisions, and just like how they made the decision to set up Young Dolph, just like how they made the decision to set up CEO Jizzle at the concert, well, the folks are going to make the decision to do the same exact thing or cut them off the concert and not rock with them, because they know that they don't want to actually be in business with dudes who is bringing a lot of they're bringing a lot of harm to the business by having people get hit up at the shows like that. Who's really going to want to come and have to risk that? People are trying to make it back home after these concerts. This is why I told y'all, these concerts and everything like that, you got to be careful. You got to know exactly what's going on. Head on a swivel. It's best not to even go because of all the foolishness that happens. And it only happens at these type of the hip hop, the rap concerts and everything. They making us all look bad, man. And at the end of the day, man, we rocking with Young Dolph. And so if you supporting Young Dolph, make sure you comment down below. Put the dolphin emoji down there. Send your condolences. Let us know where you from, who you rocking with. And make sure you put the dolphin for Dolph. You put the diamond for Duke the Jeweler. And you put the rocket for Takeoff. because at the end of the day, we rocking with all three of them. Justice for everybody, justice for Dolph, justice for Takeoff. Y'all know what's going on with this thing, man. We gonna stay updated with the big breaking news coming out about what CMG is doing to respond back to all of their concerts getting shut down, closed, and evacuated. And so stay tuned for that.